Yashodanandana Janaranjana Yashodanandana Janaranjana Natira Vanachari Yoramadova Kunjabihari Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudirai Nashta Prayasha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhakti Bhavati Naistiki Nunam Vimoshtamatayastava Mayayate Ye Tvam Bhavapyaya Vimokshanam Anya Hetoho Archanti Kalpakatarum Punapopa Bhagyam Archanti Kalpakatarum Punapopa Bhogyam Ichanti Yasprisha Niraye Api Nidam Yashidra Nunam Vimoshtamatayastava Mayayate Ye Tvam Bhavapaya Vimokshanamanya Hetoho Archanti Kalpakatarum Kunapopa Bhogyam Ichanti Yasprishacharam Niraye Api Nidam Nunam Vimoshtamatayastava Mayayate Etam Bhavapaya Vimokshanamanya Hetoho Archanti Kalpakatarum Kunapopa Bhogyam Echanti Yasprishacharam Niraye Api Nidam Yes, online, anybody is ready?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Nunam vimushtamatayastava mayayate yetvam bhavapyaya vimokshanam anya hetoho achanti kalpakatarum kunapabhogyam ichanti yat sparshajam niraye api nunam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandava Pranam. Nunam vimushtamatayastava mayayate ye tvam bhavapyaya vimokshanam anya heto archanti kalpakatarum kunupopabhogyam icchanti yat sparshajam nirnepi nirnam. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandava Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandava Pranam. Nunam vimushtamatayastava mayayate etvam bhapya mochanam anya hetu archanti kalpakatarum kunupopabhogyam vichanti at asparsani gopi
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Ram. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। नूनं विमुष्टमदयस्तवा मया ययेते या त्वां भवाप्ययय विमोचनम् अन्यहेदोः अरन्ति कल्पकतरुं कुणपोपभोग्यम् इच्छन्ति यत्स्पर्शसजं निरये विनीर्णाम्। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। नूनं विमुष्टा मतयस्तव मयायते एत्वां भवाप्यय विमोक्षणम् अन्यहेतोः अर्चन्ति कल्पकातरुं कुनपोपभोग्यम् इच्छन्ति यत्स्पर्शजं निरये अपि निर्णम्। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। नून विमष्टमतयस्तव मया याते ये त्वं भवपयविमोक्षं न मन्नय हेतो अर्चन्ति कल्पकतरु कुनोपोपभोग्य मिच्छन्ति यत्सर्षं जं निरायोऽपि निर्णम्। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
Thank you. Nunam, certainly. Vimushta matayaha, those who have lost their right intelligence. Tava, your mayaya, by the influence of the illusory energy. They, ye, who, tvam, you, bhava, from birth, apyaya, and death, vimokshanam, the cause of liberation, anya hetuho, for other purposes, archanti, worship, kalpakatarum, who are like a desire tree, purnapa, of this dead body, upabhogyam, sense gratification, icchanti, they desire, yat, that which, sparsha jam, derived by touch sensation, niraye, in hell, api, even, nrinam, for persons. Persons who worship you simply for sense gratification of this bag of skin are certainly influenced by your illusory energy. In spite of having you, who are like a desire tree and the cause of liberation from birth and death, foolish persons such as me desire benediction from you for sense gratification, which is available even for those who live in hellish conditions. Persons who worship you simply for the sense gratification of this bag of skin are certainly influenced by your illusory energy. In spite of having you, who are like a desire tree and a cause of liberation from birth and death, foolish persons such as me desire benediction from you for sense gratification, which is available even for those who live in hellish conditions. Yes, Mataji, continue. Sukriti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, hope my voice is clear.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dhruva Maharaj, offered by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai, render devotional service for the Prophet. He here condemns his attitude. Only due to gross lack of knowledge does one worship the material profit or person can have whatever he desires from the Lord, but people in general do not know what kind of benediction they should ask from him. Happiness derived from the touch of skin or sincere happiness is present in the life of hawks and dogs. Such happiness is very insignificant. If a devotee worships the Lord for such insignificant happiness, he must be considered devoid of all knowledge.
Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshai Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Nunam vimushtamatayastam tavamayayaste ye tvam bhavapeya vimokshanamanya hetuho archanti kalpakatarum kunupopabhogyam chanti yaspasashjamaniraye api nrinam. Persons who worship simply for sense gratification of this bag of skin are certainly influenced by illusion energy. In spite of having you who are like a desire tree and are the cause of liberation of birth and death, foolish persons such as me desire benediction for you for sense gratification, which is available even for those who live in the hellish conditions. Hare Krishna. I hope you are able to see. So today we will discuss about happiness. If you type again such words, life, happiness, they don't exist. The meaning of that is not understandable by anybody. They have also created some World Happiness Index. And they say some countries, they claim they always have that in the, which are the happiest countries in the world. We all see India's name is not there. But actually it is true around the world. People come to India searching for happiness. Even, eminent personalities, they have all come to India searching for happiness. Yeah. Anyway, so many discussion goes on happiness. The amount of happiness that we have on earthly planets for human beings, more of that we can see as you go higher planets. So you can say Gandharvas 10 times more. Then you keep going. Devatas even more. And if you think about sensual happiness, even Danavas have more than us. People have no proper picture of the 14 planetary system. They think low planetary system is hell. No. Hell is separate. In the 14 planetary system, hell doesn't come. Below earth, Tala Atalas, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Patala, they are actually very happy places. Below Swarga. Sometimes it is said they are more happy than the Devatas. So if you think about sensual happiness, then you cannot even compare to the happiness of the Danavas. It described in the Bhagavatam as he enters the Danava Loka, the lower planet, he is embraced by a beautiful woman and for enjoyment. Only different Devaloka is they enjoy, but there is some kind of God consciousness as it goes higher and higher. They are sattvic and there is God conscious, but they enjoy material happiness. And the Danava Loka, they also enjoy material happiness without any God consciousness. So, and if you look, many people in India, they desire to go to Western world, to Europe and America. Why? Seeking happiness. Finally, whatever the elements of the enjoy, the Bhagavatam is talking so terse and very harsh words, enjoying the pleasure of the senses, correct? of the skin, bag of skin, sensual happiness. Once Srila Prabhupada was taking, had just given initiation, and you can see there's a narration from Atma Tattva Prabhu. He talks very nice, Prabhupada memories. He says that I heard from many people that Prabhupada, when he looks at you, he does an X-ray and gives you an advice exactly meant for you. He said, I heard many devotees, but it happened to me. I was standing in front of Prabhupada, I was doing Chamara. Prabhupada looked at me and he was giving a class. And he said, actually, material life is like this. You take the body, skin, you rub. It looks very nice. It's very comfortable. You rub more. Yeah, it's very nice. But then you have to stop because blood starts coming. So material happiness is like that. But we know a person in the world as very smart or very intelligent. मेरा बेटा तो settle हो गया. What does it mean? Settled in realm of material happiness. He has secured the means. He has secured the means for material happiness. Just like Hiranyakashipu was thinking about his son. People also think like that. My child should have enough money, should have a good house, and should be married, should have nice children, should have got good respect in society, and is settled in the realm of material happiness. That's why Hiranyakashipu could not understand. Oh, most unfortunate child, because all this I had ready for you. I would have made you the king with beautiful queens, with nice servants, kingdom, wealth, prestige. And here, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. What are you doing? What about your future? What about your career? He was thinking in that way. But what devotee has everything. Now, Dhruva Maharaj, when he goes to the Lord, he actually went for material happiness. And today, Dhruva Maharaj, after enlightenment, by meeting the Lord, is condemning it. When we will condemn material happiness? Unless we are pessimistic about material happiness, unless we are able to condemn material happiness, we will not be able to become fixed up in devotion service. Bhagavad Gita says, Bhoga Aishwarya Prasaktanam Taya Aprahita Chetasam Vyavasayatika Buddhi Samadhau na Vidhiyate. It is not possible. Therefore, people, even if they go to spiritual life, they seek material happiness. They say, oh Vaishnavi, oh wife of Lord Shiva, oh this, they will put on high. Now, give me this, give me this, give me this. Dhanam Dehi, Putram Dehi, Dhanam Dehi, Dhana Yasham Dehi. Give me, give me, give me. They're so intensely seeking sense enjoyment. They actually have no idea about spiritual life. So intelligent person, the definition is wrong in the society today. Somebody asked somebody, are you intelligent man? He said, wait a minute. He opened his purse and he said, yeah, a lot of money is there. I'm intelligent. So whom they consider intelligent today? For a lot of money. True. Somebody doesn't have money, the fool number one. In material realm, there is no respect for him. Rather, in Kali Yuga, I said somebody doesn't have money, people think he is a person also of no character. Some poor man comes, hey, apna purse sambhalo. People think like that. This is how the world is. So actually, happiness is the realm. An intelligent person means he takes the highest happiness. Ramya ka chitupasana vrajavadhu kalpata. It is said the kind of happiness that was conceived by the gopis, there is nothing higher than that. The most fortunate. Prabhupada says even Narad Muni, even Lord Shiva are not as fortunate as the gopis because they entered the realm of highest happiness. Sure. So you want to be intelligent? Yes. Gopi Jana Vallabha. Enter, become one of the Gopi Janas. Then you are most intelligent person. So Prabhupada says the information is thrown by the Shastras, but the intelligent man grabs it. Just like people are looking, never miss an opportunity for sense gratification. That's how the society is. They miss an opportunity. Oh, boy, I missed yesterday was a cricket match. I was not there. I could have watched it live. I missed it. And hey, you could have come. So much fun is here. The commentator will be saying, so much happiness is here. They will be saying that, advertising. Happiness guaranteed. You come here. So much happiness is there. But an intelligent person will not go for that. Intelligent person knows where there is happiness. So the Shastra in this shloka is compared to Kalpataru. Kalpataru, a desire tree. It can give you anything you want. Like we have the famous instance in Mahabharata, Duryodhana was very happy to get the army of Lord Krishna. At the same time, we have Arjuna was very happy just by having Krishna with us. So this kind of test always Krishna will give us. What do you want? You want me or you want the sensual happiness? This test will every second going on. And once we pass the test, then the door of Krishna's room will open. Just imagine you go to some big office and you're all waiting, correct? And you are a doctor's office or you go to lawyer's office or you go to meet some very big person. Sometimes it does happen to us, we go to meet important person because we are in this dress, even a minister gives us a special, please come. We are given a special access. How you feel privileged? I have been called. So similarly, actually, we are all waiting for Krishna's door to open. And because the door is not open, we are not able to see Krishna. We are not able to connect to him personally. That is our unfortunate position today. The higher and higher realm of spiritual happiness, we have no access to that because we are not ready. So this is a very situation that is in. So the happiness on the earthly planets, more that is in the higher planets, much more that Devaloka, much more that Brahma is very happy. Don't think Brahma is sad. He's very happy. He's a very nice person. Even materially speaking, he is a perfect personality. Very learned, very handsome. But much more happiness than Brahma has is in Brahmananda. Similar term, that is when we understand we are not body or spirit, soul. Much more happiness in that is like when you enter the Vaikuntha Loka. Much more happiness in that, million, trillion times when you enter Goloka. And in Goloka also, much more highest happiness when you enter the Rasa Leela and the gopis. And much more happiness in that when you serve the gopis as sakhis. So at the end of the day, you wanted happiness, no? What is your... today's society, happiness is just measured like animals. That's what Rishabhadeva wants. What is the shloka? Nayam deha, deh bhajam niloke. That the Prabhupada is saying in the shloka. He says, na ayam deha. See, this is a real father. Many fathers say, if I get a chance, I want to take a lecture. I don't know Shastra. Na ayam deha. Give a lecture like this, then you are a father. Rather, don't become father if you cannot give a lecture like this to the children. Because you cannot deliver your child. So what you cannot fulfill the purpose. Say, na ayam deha, not in this body. Deh bhajam niloke, which you got not in cat loke, dog loke, but you got in human form of life. He said, not in this body, my dear child, children's, which is in human form of life. Kashtan, kaman, arate vidbhujami. Don't work hard for sense enjoyment, my dear children's. Kashtan, kaman, because this is available even to the... So the happiness standard of the man shows how great he is. If he still delights in sensual happiness of the skin, bag of skin, he is actually an animal. He has not really benefited. We always take an example. Suppose somebody uses a mobile for a paperweight. He is not taking full advantage of the mobile. He can use it for calling. He can use it to see beautiful pictures of Radha Govinda. He can use it for hearing lectures, whatever, as we are doing. But somebody can just use it like a paperweight. So just because we have a body and we are all seeking happiness, so what is the standard of happiness we are getting shows how great we are. Correct? The greatness of a man is known by what kind of happiness he is delighting in. So the devatas, their senses are 10,000 times stronger than us, so therefore their happiness is more. Suppose, like in old age now, many of us are entering old age. We are not so excited by, pakvans, because it's difficult to digest and tongue has become a little dull now. Okay. And at 20 years of age, we know how it is, tongues are very strong. Gobi Manchurian. Some, things very much excited to have. As people become old, they put curd in everything because that's the only way to digest things. So hardly it matters which be as something to fill the stomach. So it becomes duller and duller. It's just like suppose the tongue, you put a plastic on the tongue, you cannot enjoy. So senses become numb as you go in age advance. So the devatas, their senses are rather 1,000 times more stronger, 10,000 times more stronger. Therefore, they enjoy more. Their bodies also stay young. Their life is also long. And they enjoy with full freedom. Even the nature is very, very beautiful there. The description there in the Shastra about the heavenly planets, so beautiful. You read when there is a fight between in Bhagavatam of Gajendra and the crocodile, you know that. Description of heaven is there. So beautiful. And therefore many people, when they hear about the description of heaven in the Shastra, Veda Vada Rataha, so-called knowers of the Vedas, they try to go to the heaven. And they think that is ultimate. Actually, that is not ultimate. That is not ultimate. There is still higher happiness which is available to us. And that is spiritual, which begins from Brahmananda. But the highest happiness is in a personal relationship to Lord. And that gives you real happiness. Because even in this world, if you see, happiness is coming from relationship and interaction of relationship. But here, in the spiritual world, the relationships are pure and therefore happiness is unlimited. And that is the realm of, that is what the Shastra is pointing out to. Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam shukamukad amridavya samyutam pibad bhagata rasamalayam aho muhu rasika bhuvi bhavakaha. O expert in drinking the rasas. These are all rasa, vasela rasa, madhurya rasa, different rasas. O expert in drinking rasas, drink the bhagavata rasa. Shukam, nigama kalpataror galitam phalam shukamukad mridava. Pibata bhagavata rasa. Drink bhagavata rasa if you are intelligent. If you are not intelligent, we'll still keep drinking this nonsense, material sense gratification, which will choke our spiritual life. It will like an anchor, which will not allow us to dwell higher and higher into spiritual happiness. How beautiful it is when always in the heart there is some spiritual happiness. Therefore, for a devotee, Maya is very difficult task to do because heart is full. So there is no place for Maya to enter. It's full of happiness. But when the hearts are dry, we are empty, or we are addicted to sinful activities, then what happens is that we take one step forward, we take 10 steps backward. We take one step forward, we are not actually able to progress Every day, it's like a train journey to the spiritual world. The happiness should increase. But that doesn't happen. We go till Bhopal, we are going to say to Vrindavan. So from Mangalore, go till Bhopal and then come back. We are not proceeding forward. We are not proceeding forward. So to proceed forward, we need determination. Yes, you want to be intelligent. I give that example many times. I was brahmachari, just joined the temple. And has come from all the kind of unwanted hearing, shravanam, from college time, company time. One day I was distributing books. I reached a railway platform, Jolarpet. Some of you have seen the Jolarpet. I was sitting there and I was feeling very bad. My mind is harassing, saying things. I have left all those things. And then suddenly Krishna helped me to understand the reality what I want to do. Is that one female monkey was sitting and a big male monkey came and just grabbed her. Then I was thinking, is this what I want in my life? That's all, So then I could take on my mind strongly. That's all you want in life. Sarvate labbate daivat. Prahlad Maharaj also says this. Sarvate labbate. It is available everywhere. You see the dogs, you see the cats. That's why Rishabhadeva also arate vidbhujami. This is available. Even vidbhuja, those who eat stool, for them also such pleasures are available. But human form of life, do not waste it for such standard of happiness. This life should not be wasted. So Krishna is Kalpataru. He will satisfy whatever you want. So it's our intelligence, what we ask from Krishna. Therefore Dhruva Maharaj is feeling, he went to Krishna desiring all those big planets. What do you mean big planet? Big kingdom. What do you mean big kingdom? Big palace. It's everything included within that. When he desires a kingdom greater than even Brahma, it includes everything. Suppose I make you king, it is included, you will have beautiful wife, you will have nice, vahanas, you will have nice servants, you will have nice food, it's all included. Suppose you say, make me the President of America, they don't have to separately ask, I should have nice food also. No, that's all included in the package. So when he was just thinking of material happiness. My father denying me the throne. What does it mean, the throne? He just wanted the chair. No. The respect that comes along with the chair, the beautiful queens that come along with the chair, the nice food that comes along, every package. He's thinking of the whole package. Materially, what do you say? He didn't say, okay, I make you President of America, but see, I get nice this food. You can have any food you like after you reach there. True? You can have all the respects. Shri Radha Govinda ki. So, he wanted everything. It's not that when he desired only throne, he just wanted the chair. No. Chair includes so many things. So he was thinking, what my father, my grandfather, Ruttanapada, what? Manu, Brahma, greater than all of them. The greatest. Just like Hiranyakashipu actually practically became. And he was not happy. He was always drunk and sad. And Prahlad Maharaj, Prakrishna Rupena Ahlad, was so spiritually happy. So we should make a decision, very firm decision, that this life I want to actually dedicate myself to taste the highest of rasa. Rasika bhuvi bhavukaha. Bhagavatam says, oh expert in drinking rasa, drink Bhagavata rasa. So let me not drink all this perverted rasas of this world. Whatever rasas we are seeing in this world are perverted rasas. All the so-called relation to the world in the end of the day are perverted rasas. Original, these are not original rasas. As a duty we take care, but disinterested obligatory duty. But as far as Krishna is concerned, it's a pure relationship that we are seeking. And that shows. So therefore, Krishna will keep testing us. Every movement, Maya will test us. You want this or this? You want this or this? And what is our position? Unfortunately, like a worm in a stew. Even though powerful association of the Vaishnavas, even though thunderbolt words of Srila Prabhupada, even though we have given such an oath to our own spiritual master, but still we will run back to the stool. Even though we are pulled out, we'll run back to the stool. That is our obnoxious condition in the material world. So therefore, for our own good, we don't have to, therefore Prabhupada said, some devotee is sitting sad in a class. Sad means Maya. So Prabhupada said, I order you to become happy. Because how can a devotee be sad? It's contradiction. So yesterday we had a beautiful wisdom on it. Our struggle is, our effort is, some bird was there which is not coming now. That am I, our anxiety is, that manas deha geha is my body, minds and words. Am I offering to Srila Prabhupada? Body, minds and word, am I offering to Krishna for their glorification? Am I doing that or I am not doing? That is where my anxiety is. Jiva Krishna Das, e Vishwash, kalle tara dukha nai. Dukha will disappear. Dukha will disappear when my body, minds and words are used in service of Krishna. Correct? Krishna Das means what? Not some in the mind sentiment. No. I'm able to, when I'm able to use my body, minds and words to please Krishna, then I know my dukkha will disappear. That day the dukkha goes away. There is no dukkha after that. There is happiness and higher happiness. Correct? Vita, raga, bhaya, krodha, the symptoms of unhappiness are attachment, fear and anger. Correct? These all cause unhappiness. Unhappiness is caused by our weaknesses. So therefore, our anxiety should be that am I using my mind all the time to serve Krishna? Our anxiety should be, am I using my words all the time to serve Krishna? Am I using my body, my words, my mind all the time to serve Krishna? Keep anxiety there, and that is a spiritual anxiety. And then the material unhappiness just disappears. Person feels very happy spiritually and life keeps progressing. Hare Krishna, thank you.
हमको खाली करने के लिए नहीं बोलेंगे.
Hare Krishna. Aishwarya Mata, you like to add something?
Hare Krishna Prabhu Pranam. Yeah, so this material happiness is like Chapala Sukha. So it's like very flickering. So we run behind that. And the spiritual happiness is, as we said, Brahma Saukyam to Anandam. It's unlimited. So we need to dive into that spiritual happiness. And material happiness is like water in the calf's hoof print when compared to spiritual happiness, which is like ocean. So a devotee likes to be a fish and dive into that ocean. But material happiness, finding for material happiness in this material world is like finding some water in a desert. And Prabhupada says it's like camel eating thorns. So we drink our own blood, we think it's enjoyment. And when we stay in Krishna consciousness, because Krishna is pleasure of all, reservoir of all pleasure, we get that real happiness. Anandam Buddhivardhanam Pradipadam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Beautiful. This shloka I didn't complete. Nayam dehe bhajam niloke kashtana kamanartha vidvijam yat tapo divyam. Do some tapasya, bona fide tapasya, as guided, like our tapasya is attentively chanting the holy names of the Lord and doing service for pleasure of Krishna. Then, tapo divyam putrika, and what happens by that? Sattvam shuddhaye. Your conscience become purified. So what is the use of purifying the consciousness? Brahma Saukyam Dhanam. So maybe at this moment we don't experience unlimited spiritual happiness, but we are in the stage of Sattvam Shuddhaye, purifying the consciousness. Okay? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Who like to add anything now? Gunashi Mataji, you like to say something about happiness?
Prabhuji, earlier, happiness was within your family, within your material things out there. But then Krishna gives small experience in the life. That's what I've seen. He might take your dear ones, or he might untimely also, sometimes timely also. But that actually gives you the understanding of what actually you're reading in the scriptures, Prabhuji. So then you realize the material thing is secondary, or it is of little importance compared to what we have to do in this spiritual life. Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
So the life experiences understand that actually this material happiness is so temporary. Not only it is not satisfying, it is temporary. Great. Yes, Lalita Mataji, what is your experience of happiness?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Other people, raise your hand, be ready.
Krishna, like as Aishwarya Mataji and Guneshri Mataji said, less of material things, attracted to less of material things is better. But then only with age, I think only with age you get that maturity. And more like at this age, I'm 60 plus now, but I feel it is like with satsangis, with devotees when you're there without any expectation, without any pride and all, that gives us more happiness. That's why I would always prefer to take children class, because they are all so very pure by heart. No expectation, nothing, they just take whatever I say, they take it as a gospel. They just take it on their mind and they try to implement. So very truthful and very innocent. So I feel the satsangis without any pride and honest devotion is better. So that gives us more happiness. Hare Krishna.
There was once I went to a school, so which presentation to show? So I put the presentation stress management. So the principal came and told me, who is having stress here? We are having stress, not them. They are happy. Who? Tell me whom you are seeing with stress here. Another class. Please show another class. Yes. Children's actually, you go to schools to teach sometime, you come out smiling. They make you happy. Yes, Sureshwar Prabhuji, what's your realization of happiness?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. We are totally divided by our material attachments. Aishwarya Mataji told once a story that a old man was on the time of death. He was calling his sons one by one, and they thought that he is asking them, asking to see the last sight. But he was asking if every son is here, who is looking after the shop? So that is our position. We are still so much attached, and at the time of death also we are not realizing. So this is our position, and we are chewing the chewed like a camel in the desert, eating the thorns and sucking its own blood and thinking that it's so sweeter. So this is our position, and just we can come out of this only by the mercy of the Lord. So much this thing we have to do, practice sadhana. That's all. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, anybody else wants to add some realization of happiness? Yeah, Pooja Vrinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. See, there are material happiness as well as spiritual happiness is there, but the material is always temporary. Spiritual is always permanent, as we all know. But we have to be very careful while taking spiritual happiness as a permanent issue, because Maya may catch us at any time. So we have to be very careful about that. But most people don't realize that. They want only material only. Spiritual is very difficult for them to understand. If I say spiritual happiness is a permanent one, you'll never feel unhappy. They don't understand. They think material happiness is more important. So we must try to teach the people about this spiritual happiness, Prabhuji.
Yes, we are living in a mad society, They think we are crazy. I remember in my college, one boy took the courage to take kartal in his room and do kirtan. Whole hostel was laughing. Hey, kartal baja raha tha. That is not today, 30 years ago. Just imagine that. Today must be even more difficult. Now we are living in a mad society. People think gone crazy. You know. And they sit in some corner and you're chanting Hare Krishna. People think, what's the problem with these people? So society does not understand at all. They have no access to the spiritual happiness. They think it's some sentiment. It's not sentiment. Oh, something can happen. Okay, so we end here.
Yes,
So I will
Prabhuji.
try
So
this.
that's
Try to start the class little earlier, and we can finish by 9. Because many people yesterday requested me, Prabhuji, if you can do that. We have works after 9 o'clock.
Yes,
Correct?
Prabhuji. That is true, Prabhuji. It is.
We will
It
also
works
try.
well. Yes. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay, thank you. Vancha kalpatarubhascha kripa sindhuve cha patitana pavanevyo vaishnava anantapudi vaishnava ki jai Shri Prabhupada ki